What are the first words that you think of when you hear the words Toyota Camry? Sensible, dependable, boring even? Well, what about exciting and engaging? That's what Toyota wants you to think about this, the all-new 2018 Toyota Camry.
When it arrives in Australian showrooms later this year, it will be the first Camry not built locally in 3 decades. But while it is the end of one era, it marks the start of the next. The new Camry is built on the brand's new modular underpinnings, known as the Toyota New Global Architecture, which is the same basis for the CHR SUV and latest generation Prius. The new global architecture incorporates a new way of thinking and designing for Toyota, with a focus on creating engaging cars to drive. The company wants this new model to appeal to private buyers with their hearts as much as their heads. There's also a focus on giving it a more dynamic and dramatic appearance, with the new model certainly shaking off the white goods on wheels image of previous Camrys.
The new style continues inside, where there's a more premium look and feel about the cabin. The dashboard has a more sweeping style to it. The infotainment system now is better integrated into the design, and it looks and feels more premium to the touch. But there are other little touches too, like this trim material here, nice leather. Overall, it's just a better feeling of quality inside the cabin, but it's still got the space and practicality we've come to expect from the Camry.
Our test drive in the US last week was limited to the new Camry Hybrid. As with the old model, it uses a 2.5 litre 4-cylinder petrol engine paired with an electric motor. However, it's a new direct injection unit and produces a combined output of 155 kilowatts and is paired with a continuously variable transmission.
On the road, the new Camry performs admirably. You know, the engine, it's got decent pulling power, it does a respectable job. It does lack real punch, it doesn't have the real kick that you expect from, say, you know, an equivalent V6 model, but overall it does the job. The Cvt is a bit droney at times, and it does detract a little bit from the performance, but overall, as a commuter car, this does fit the bill. The kicker is Toyota is aiming for a fuel economy rating of around 4.5 litres per 100 k's, which is a great number for such a sizable vehicle. But of course the real question is, what is it like to drive on the road? Well, the Camry has always been about being a sensible and comfortable car to get you from point A to point B, but it wasn't fun in the process. This one though, this is fun. They have genuinely made it a better car. Is it a sports sedan? Not by a long shot, but every aspect of the Camry's ride and handling has been improved. The steering, for example, is a huge step forward. Previously, Camry steering has been a bit vague and just lacks feedback for the driver. This one though, it's nice and direct, it feels focused, it just makes it a much more enjoyable car to drive through some twisty roads or country roads like I'm on today. Certainly this is the best Camry I've ever driven.
Final prices and specifications for the new Camry won't be revealed until closer to the car's Australian launch. However, prices will rise as Toyota Australia cuts the incentives it has offered on the locally manufactured model. With that, Toyota is bracing for a decline in sales. But that will be a shame because based on our initial drive in America, the new model is unquestionably the most exciting Camry ever built.